What's up, everybody? Everybody here, everyone who's here, everybody out there, everybody in here, everywhere around the world, everybody. How's it going? How's Gulashi, yo? What's up? How's it going? How's your Saturday? Whoops. How's your Saturday going? Let me just adjust my Skyrim volume. There we go. All right, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna jump back in it. Welcome. This is the Saturday Skyrim stream, where we attempt to unlock the last 4 achievements that, in my nearly decade of playing this game, have somehow avoided unlocking. And those include the Wanted or Outlaw, I believe, where you have to have 1,000 gold bounty in each hold. Legend, where you have to defeat a legendary dragon. Oblivion Walker, where you have to collect all 15 Daedric artifacts. And Dragon Tamer, where I think that's the name of it, where you tame and ride 5 dragons. Just had a little playthrough of Moonwalker on Genesis. What? With the CD audio for the songs patched. Wow. That game, oh man. My dad had that game at his place. Whew, that's a throwback. That is a I remember that game.
Michael!
Alright, we are going to continue. Wait, no. We're going to load. Yes, that's what we want. We'll load that game. It's better than it should ever be. Yep. It is a one of those classics. It's like a must play. If you'll notice, I've changed my stream overlay stuff because I had time. I have nothing but time lately, so why not do this? Why not make this eyesore of an overlay? Oh man. Okay. Reminder of what we are doing here. And yes, it does look sick in vapor. That was the goal, so I guess it's a success in that instance. Reminder what we are doing here. We are attempting to currently collect all 15 Daedric artifacts, and in that vein, we are on the trail of one for the Daedra Malakath. And I believe his artifact is called Volendrung, and it is a massive warhammer. And yeah, we're gonna go in here and help what's his nuts, Yamar's, the orc, regain his honor in the eyes of Malakath by defeating some giants. But not really. We're probably gonna end up just getting him killed, which is fine. We just killed some vampires the last time. A bunch of it. Oh, okay. There was an angry fox. I did not pick up on that. But yeah, last time. Wow, this is just like a nexus of encounters here. Jeez. Yes, go get corn and in return, Hajgulashi. Don't mess with those kids until you get back. We're probably gonna be heading in there fairly soon into that cave, and tackling those giants. But it'll probably take a bit. So we'll see you again soon. So yeah, we did just kill some vampires, although evidence of their existence is just these pair of swords. I would have liked to have raised one of them as my undead minion, but we'll settle for this one zombie. I can raise this fox as a useless little fox servant that would just keep getting killed. I don't want to do that. So we are going to go into this cave. And hopefully... Ooh, hey, look at that over there. That is Maven Blackbriar's cabin. Over in the distance. Over there. Interesting. So I guess we could have... Remember last time we went the long way around. We could have literally... We were over here, right where my crosshair is. and we went around that mountain, and then around this way, when we could have literally just gone down into this valley and then up here. All right, well, live and learn. We're going to Fallowstone Cave. Yeah, I spent all day, the past 2 days, most of those the past 2 days, working on this stream overlay, and excuse me, and thumbnails for my videos, and stuff like that, just to look a little bit more professional. I mean, I've got the graphic design background. I may as well use it. While it might not be great or you know, graphically well, it is. I suppose it is eye-catching. That was the goal. I mean, the colors are very eye-catching at the very least, and it is within the style that I was trying to achieve. Whether or not it's actually good, that's subjective. I think it's okay, but I'm biased, so my opinion really doesn't matter. So we're here in this cave. It is occupied by many giants, and as we can see down there in front of me, probably spiders, giant spiders, some frostbite spiders. So we are going to equip lightning bolt and our our bound sword, and hopefully our minions can follow us down here. Yeah, they figured it out. Ooh, shortcut. I'm gonna try to be sneaky. No, not a shortcut, just a dead end. And extreme potion, yeah, potion of extreme healing. I'll take that. Money, lockpick, and everything else is useless. All right, cool. Oh, great. Now I'm stuck. Nope. There we go. Okay. One precaution I may want to take is I might want to put a paralysis poison on my sword, just in case we run into a giant, because we are going to need to buy ourselves some time. Doesn't need to be. We only have one of those. Oh wow, we only have 5. Oh, we might be in trouble. Hold on. Before we get into that, let me go ahead and see if we have what we need to make more. Where is our mortar and pestle? Mortar and pestle. This is one of the best features of the campfire mod. The portable mortar and pestle. It lets you just make potions on the fly. I know it's a big suspension of disbelief. You would need much more than just a mortar and pestle to make a potion, an alchemical potion. But hey, let's see. So what we need is canis root, imp stool. Where is it? Imp stool and mora tapenella. Ooh. All right. Ooh, we got a lot of each of these. So we can make at least 19. How many canis root? We can make 10. Oh my god! And they do 41 points of damage over 10 seconds. So that's 400 and no. Whoa. That's a lot. That's a lot. No, yeah, it is 410 points of damage. Whew. Yeah, make it. Wow. Was my alchemy already super high, or did it just jump all the way? Oh, okay. Wow, no, these... Alright, my alchemy's gonna be at 100. There we go. Cool. And we still have 4 more to make. How many blue... Okay, we only have 2 blue butterfly wings, but 63 blue mountain flowers. Alright. So at this point, we're probably going to go in soon and make our alchemy legendary, since it's at 100. I think we've got a couple perk points in there. Yeah, we've got at least 3, 4. 4. We've got 3 in alchemist and 1 in poisoner. Ooh, and we got a perk. Okay, oh yeah, that's right. We wanted to wait until our light armor, or was it light armor? Yes. And it has. Awesome. So we can do that. Glad I checked that. All right. Cool. But yeah, we can make our alchemy legendary and get those 4 perk points back and spend them elsewhere if we want. And then just regain, go back through and regain more experience in alchemy. And all right, I do see a giant over there. I think we can just avoid that one. And I hear a bear, so that's good news too. All right, so we're going to take one of those poisons, one of those sweet, sweet poisons we made, and put that on our sword. And be ready for the very real chance that we get attacked by a giant. All right, so we need to go that way. So yeah, we can avoid those guys altogether. But that does not mean there are not more giants further in. And I think, yep, there's one right there. And I think it's just the only one we need to deal with. But we might be able to just walk past him. Nope, he saw us. All right. All right, he's handled. He's been handled. I do like this Eastern Dwemer axe. It's a neat little design. I think that's from Immersive Weapons. I think. I have so many weapon and armor mods on this thing. I don't know what's what anymore. Whoa! That's a bit of a glitch. Whoa! Is that getting on the cat? Yeah. Ooh. Whoa. Looks like the that mod might not be working too great in this particular setting. That's fine. As long as it doesn't open a gate through the stage into oblivion, and not. I don't mean the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I mean video game Oblivion, where you just fall forever into nothing. Yeah, that is a bear. We are going to be dealing with that. Whoa, stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. Zoom in a little bit for the tight quarters. For a bear, I don't think we need a paralysis poison. Where did Yamar's go? I think he's just... Yeah, there's the bear. Yeah, go for it, Raya. There you go. Oh, 2 bears. Whoa. Okay, back down to 1 bear. Alright. Cool. Wasn't so bad. Take some bear claws and bear pelts. I think there is a semi-secret pathway. Oh, there's Yamar's. He's just past the bears, of course. Another potion of extreme healing. A dead orc. Just some clothes. Yeah, there he is. And there he goes. Oh, this was the path I was thinking of. Okay. This leads to, I believe, quasi-hidden treasure chest or something. Let's see. And that's the way we came in. Aha! There it is. Yeah, I can sell that. That is just extra weight. Don't want it. And gold and lockpicks. Cool. And I believe that's it. That's all that's up here. Otherwise, the rest of this path is just a shortcut, basically. And now I'm blocked. No, no. Okay, there we go. Whew. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a path the giants would make, because they wouldn't fit on here. Alright, yeah, I see Mars hanging out over there.
Don't make a mess of this. Weeks? Longer. Feels like an age has gone by. I haven't slept in so long.
Alright then. Well, let's just keep going. Yeah.
Until next time.
Alright, so the Giants Grove, where we are probably going to be meeting up with more than a few giants. Did Yamars follow us? He did. Good. Alright, and here is where the decision tree splits. Where Yamars asks you to do something, and you can either agree or disagree. Wow, it is snowy up in here.
Get ready. Trouble ahead.
Alright, okay, there's the giant. A single giant that I can see. Where'd Mars go? Oh, he's all the way back there. Dude! What are you doing? I guess I'm gonna talk to him. There we go.
All right. I'll go kill this giant. Unless, of course, you'd like to make some extra gold.
No, you're
Fine.
supposed to do it.
Then wait here. This should only take a second.
Alright, dude. I'm rooting for you. This should be fun. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, that was expected. Watch out, Raya. Alright. Paralyzed.
Think I'm afraid of you?
Whew.
Yamars was a fool, always trying to scheme his way out of responsibility. But you took care of him and the giants. 2 problems solved at once. Now, take Shagrel's hammer back to Larnishburg, and we'll see about whipping the rest of them into shape.
All right. I get the distinct feeling that Yamars is not coming back down from orbit. Oh no, there he is. He found his way back to Earth. Oh, Laika came back. Oh wow, this the guy's chocked, packed full of peanuts. All right. Yeah, give me all of this. Human heart? Hell yeah. Ooh. That's a cool sword. Glowing runes? Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that. Even though I don't use two-handed swords, I could have a follower use it, like Raya or someone else. Hell yeah. Steel plate boots. Don't need. Vampire dust, sure. Pelts and Shargol's hammer. Cool. So yeah, burnt corpse, mammoth cheese. Gonna get some, ooh, and a chest. extreme stamina, extreme healing. Ooh, adept robes of alteration. Hell yeah, I could sell that. Ooh, dwarven armor, major restoration. I could sell that, but it weighs a lot. Ooh, glass warhammer of. Wait a minute. I'll take both of those, and then slowly walk over here because I am carrying too much. Maybe I can learn the enchantment off of one or both of those items. Hopefully both. And we get to employ another neat little thing from the campfire mod. Portable enchanting supplies. You just have to use a bone meal every time you use it I'm assuming draw the enchanting circle. Oh yeah, cool. We can learn 3 things here. Cool. So, oh wait, oh no, that's two different enchantments. So learn that one. Boost our enchanting. Learn that one. Boost our enchanting, and that one. Cool. I'm not going to disenchant that because I want to keep it. It is a deadric artifact. It's kind of the point of this whole playthrough. So cool. And then we just pick up our supplies. We are still carrying too much to be able to run. That's fine.
Yes, my Thane.
We're just going to give some things to
Of course,
Raya.
Thane. How can I be of service?
Alright, Raya, I need you to carry for me all of these heavy-ass dragon bones, and that should be enough. But while I'm at it, carry these pelts, please. Cowhide, ice wolf pelt. I think I've got a werewolf pelt in here. No, oh, everything else is too heavy. Okay, yeah, I do have a werewolf pelt. Okay, that's fine. She's kind of near capacity. Alright, cool. I can also sort of quote-unquote dismiss my zombie there, and when he's a corpse again, I can just start giving him items, and then raise him again, and he'll technically be carrying them, but that is a little risky because they tend to wander off and get stuck and worse, so I'm fine for now. Alright, there are a couple of orichalcum veins here. Might as well while I'm here. There we go. And I see one up there. And if there are more, I don't really care because she's starting to get cold. This weather is not great. All right. Yeah, you can. The zombie asking me to release them. No, you work for me. So yeah, you saw the bar on the upper right just start to tick up a bit. So yeah, we're starting to get pretty cold. So we're gonna head back into the cave, where it should hopefully be much warmer. And I don't know if you can tell the it's starting to get kind of blue tinted and blurry. Basically the screen and the way it's presented, that just indicates that you are starting to freeze. So yeah, neat little. I think that's the Frostfall mod. Okay. Yeah, it's the edges of the very edges of the screen are very blurry. There we go. Now the bar is starting to tick back to the right. That's what we want. Whew. All right. So we got what we need. We don't have. I can drop that. We don't have the. I can drop that too, I guess. Jeez, I had a bunch of stuff in here I don't need. Silver Tonto, drop that. Steel arrow, don't need that. Steel dagger, don't need that. We have Shagrol's hammer, which we'll take back and present to the orcs, and we'll leave all this shit here because we don't want it. Whoa! Oh, and we can on our way out we can go ahead and kill that last giant because why not? Because of hubris. Let's make sure it is actually just one giant before we get carried away. Okay, I see one over there. And I think that's the only one. Oh, we do have our instincts. Okay, so instincts is another thing that campfire gives you. It gives you a camping perk tree or survival perk tree. And instincts is basically an ability where you can just kind of take a second and concentrate, and you can sense nearby undead and living creatures. You can see there my zombies glowing purple, and Raya has sort of just a bluish white aura about her. So yeah, that's a neat little thing, and it has a limited range though, so you can't really sense too much. Like I can't even, like you can see the giant over there. I can see him visually, but the instincts thing isn't even registering him. So, but I don't see any other giants nearby. So yeah, why not? Let's go kill us another giant. It's super easy with these horribly broken poisons that I'm making. We'll go with, we don't really need a powerful one. We'll use one of the weaker ones. Just kind of walk over, approach in a friendly manner, and say, "Hey, how's it going?" And cut his Achilles tendon, paralyze him, and then go to town. Cool. Oh, soul captured. That's good news. That's should be a greater soul, right? Black soul gem grand soul. Ugh, hate to see it. Greater soul. Look at those greater soul gems just wasted. Yeah, I'm assuming I must have had an empty greater soul gem. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been captured. So that's good. I think I may have taken one off that giant that I killed. That killed Ymar's. All right. Well, cool. In that case, good. Cave troll pelt, giant toe, money, force hide, ruby, more pelts. Cool. Ooh, and there's stuff here. Got another potion, another pelt. Got a chest. More money. And probably most importantly, we are starting to actually warm up a bit. There we go. I could attempt to raise the giant. It won't work. I don't have the requisite spell for an undead creature to create an undead creature that powerful. But it is something you can eventually do. It's not great, but I have done it before with previous playthroughs. They are slow. They don't go where you want them to go. But they're very powerful. They pack a punch, but they are very slow, and they are not great with navigating, following you. They're just not great following you. Period. They can't go into Whiterun or Markarth or Solitude or Riften. Any city that has like a transition to actually get into the city, they will not go with you. Ooh, this is silver. Ooh, it's a weird close-up. A strange angle for this shot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Camera went inside the wall there for a second. Alright. We're okay now. We're okay. So yeah, in order to get back up out of here, we're going to have to use that shortcut that we found earlier. I've never been over here. What is over here? Is there a... Nope. No secret passage. Oh, one thing we can do while we're in here. Fish. We can fish. And maybe we'll find something. It doesn't seem like the best place to fish. Why? We caught a river Betty. Alright. Good. Maybe over here? Great net placement. Hey, another riverbeddy and a Cyrodiilic spade tail. Yeah, fish it. With the fishing mod, you have two options. You can fish with the net or a fishing rod. With the fishing rod, you actually get to choose your bait, and what bait you choose determines the type of thing you catch, of course, as with normal fishing, I suppose, to some extent. But with the net, you get more. It's like it doesn't matter. You're just throwing it out there, and you just kind of drag it along, and you at least get something. You will get at least one thing if it doesn't say this area is fished out. See, we just got another riverbeddy. So that's just 3 free riverbeddies and a Cyrodiilic spade tail. Just for sitting around doing nothing. So I'm going to warm up and actually dry off a bit here. Mostly just to showcase the indicator for that I don't know. There it is. That thin blue bar there underneath the red, that determines how drenched you are, and if that fills up, you get cold easier, which is a neat little mechanic for the campfire. I think Frostfall. It's Frostfall mod. I think Campfire and Frostfall are made by the same person. Their logos look very similar. Alright, I'm gonna head to the shortcut, but as I do, we're gonna fish in this little pond here, see what we get. Maybe it's better in here. Who knows? Nope, doesn't seem like a great place to fish. Hey, a horker tusk. And a riverbeddy. Yeah, you can dredge up junk in your net. Which is a good and a bad thing, because you can get like cart wheels. I think one time I actually got a prisoner cage when I was fishing. But it's basically, it adds to your inventory weight. But the cool thing about it is that you can like trick out your house with shit like this, like the wagon wheels and the prisoner cages. You can like anything in your inventory, you can drop it. You can drop it and just set it somewhere, and it's there, and you can just use it as sort of a decoration. It's like, welcome to my home. There's my prisoner cage. There's my moldy wagon wheel. They also include some pretty neat little things that you can find with the fishing mod, which if you are still playing Skyrim or plan on playing Skyrim on the PC with mods, I highly recommend that mod. The guy who made it seems like a really nice guy. He had a really sad story behind it. I won't recap it now because it's a real bummer, but it's also really sweet. Yeah, I highly recommend the fishing mod. Draugr. Okay, so that cave must have led pretty high up into those mountains because it was just snowing like crazy, and now it is very pleasant. Ooh, that is a giant club, but you cannot pick it up, of course. All right, I'm going to get ready because, like we encountered previously, this area is a nexus for encounters. And there we go. There is an encounter. Oh, are those companions? Yeah, those are just companions. All right, whatever. Oh, well, free Sabercat stuff. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, such colors.
Of what? My sword? Eh. Did we lose? Oh, interesting. Either these are here from the companions killing them, this elk and these bears, or these are left over from our last stream where we fought 800 bears and 500 vampires all in a row. I think this is from last stream. Oh, we didn't loot these guys. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, if and when we go to Iverstead, we have everything we need to fulfill one little side quest. I believe Temba, once you get to Iverstead, wants 10 bear pelts. And, yeah, she'll give you money, I think? Cool. I am definitely going to take a pit stop in Riften. To drop some shit off. Wait. Who was that? Alright, I missed what they said. Anyway, I'm definitely going to make a pit stop in Riften to drop some shit off. Just because I'm nearly encumbered. Raya is nearly encumbered. And we just have a bunch of shit that we don't need to be carrying around. But luckily, Riften is literally right up this hill. And we have to go through it anyway to get to the orc outpost. Oh. That is a huge hammer. Are those Khajiit just hanging out? Oh! I can give that amulet to Karjo since I got his amulet. Hey, Karjo.
Khajiit is ready for any troublemakers.
Good. Here, I got your thing.
There it is. Ah, home. If you ever need the skills of a Khajiit warrior by your side, I would be honored to travel with you.
Ooh.
Until then, here. This is for you. In thanks.
Damn, 1250. Yeah. Let's invite Karjo along. Why not?
Then lead on, friend.
Sweet. Now we have a Khajiit follower.
Come and see what is for sale, traveler.
Sorry, Ataba. Akari.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
Sure. Here, I got stuff to sell.
Take a look.
Let's see. What do we want? Yes, definitely these. I think we could sell both of these to her. Yep. And anything else? Anything else? Do you have anything I want to buy? I will take Grand Soul Gems. Sure. That sounds good. And what do you have for ingredients? Oh, moon sugar. Definitely. Always moon sugar. They are, and your salt pile, why not? Yeah, the Khajiit are like excellent source of moon sugar because you can't really find it many places. But if you go to a Khajiit caravan, you are guaranteed to find some moon sugar for sale. What rings do I have? I have Ring of Thought, and I have those are my earrings. Do I really not have it? Wow. Okay. I will sell this one. And these two empty, useless silver rings. And how much gold? Oh, she still has a ton of gold. I will sell you some snake oil. Oh, this is why this game. You can. I mean, I can't be the only one that knows this. I can't. I mean, this is just such a simple little trick in the game. I can't be the only one that knows this trick. Yeah. All right, and I got all my money back by selling useless potions. All right. And now we get to wait for Riften to load. Which might take a second. It may take a little coaxing on my part. We see the mists at the bottom of that screen, indicating that it's thinking. It's thinking hard about it. It's trying. All right, let's do this. Yeah. It's thinking real hard. There it goes. Whoop. One more try. There we go. Haha. That is so weird. And and it's only for like large areas like Riften, like the big cities that you have to like actually enter. And give it a second for my CPU to catch up. The frame rate. Oh, looks like there's a fight.
We're one of the same kind, you and I.
Oh,
I'm
it's just
glad
a
to have
thief.
met
Not interested. Well, wait, where's that guy going? Ah, this place is a mess. Alright, anyway, going to my home. Dropping some stuff off. Alright. Hey, there's Iona. Our house Carl for Riften. What's up?
Long life to you, Thane.
Yep. Oddly, I've never really used Iona. She just seems kind of blah. I don't know. Alright. We're gonna... Should we... No, we're actually gonna display that one. That's a cool weapon. We're gonna put that up on our... Yeah, we're gonna put that up down here. Let's equip it. And put it up. There. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Glowing runes. That's... Wow, that is a very big sword. Jeez. That's cool. Because that is a two-handed sword. That is like a five-handed sword. Jesus. Why isn't this middle one working? Oh, well. Oh, there it goes. To answer that question, because Skyrim. I have 2 staffs of fireballs? Wow. Alright, well, I gotta sell one of these. Whatever. Oh, and we have a weapon rack, too. Forgot about that. Alright. Oh, yeah, we do have to get that alchemy lab set up. And I'd like to go into console and put some stuff in here, but I will do that between streams because that is boring as shit. And I will not subject you all to that.
What do you need, my thing?
I need a drink. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Hopefully this isn't super choppy on the stream. I do see that it's a little choppy. Oh, yeah. My CPU is not happy
Please,
right now.
please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
That's fine. Yeah, I should probably work on figuring out what applications I can and can't have open while I'm streaming, which should have some effect on the quality. My guess is that Chrome, Google Chrome, is not helping.
Dawnguard, vampire hunters or something in the
I've heard
old
that
fort near Midland. Might
When
consider
am I
joining
talking to
up
her?
myself.
Oh, I'm talking to her.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase?
I would like an alchemy laboratory.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
I would like a garden.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
And I would like a kick-ass porch.
Very well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
No, I'm good.
You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
So yeah, the Jarl of Riften, Jarl Layla, Lawgiver. I always end up screwing over, even though I like her. She's a very nice Jarl, as far as Jarls go. But she sides with Ulfric, which ideologically I always I'm against. I just don't like Ulfric. He ain't. Oh wow, all those quest markers. I'm just not down with his whole segregation, perpetuation, and prejudice and stuff like that. So I always side with the Empire because why not? Even though I agree that that the worship of Talos should be allowed, and that the what do you call them? The Altmer, the Eladrimi, no. What are they called? Aldemir Dominion should get the hell out of Skyrim. I just think there are better ways to go about it. And they do not offer that offer options for any of that in vanilla Skyrim. But I'm sure there's a mod out there somewhere. Alright, so we're going to drop off a crap ton of our just pelts and ores. Firewood will keep. We might need it. Yeah, gold. Drop it off. Orca tusk. Don't need it. Horsehide. No. Iron. No. Leather strips. No. Orichalcum. No. So many soul gems. Jeez. Sabercat pelts. Silver. Snow bear pelt. Steel. Werewolf pelt. Winter troll pelt, wolf pelts. Jeez. That is a lot of crap. And that's just that. But yeah, I wanted to see what the Cloak of Croesus looks like. We got that a couple playthroughs ago, or last playthrough. Whoa! That actually looks pretty cool. I actually kind of like that. It flares out weirdly, but it still looks neat. Huh. Cool. And I'm assuming we can enchant it. Let's find out. And I think it replaced our, Bosmer shoulder cape, which is actually armored. So, might be better to just use that. Yeah, I'm just going to use that. Alright, do we have any armors and stuff that we want to drop off? You know what? We can put these cloaks on these mannequins. I'm going to equip that again. And I'm going to equip that. Because, oh yeah, Savior's Hide. I can throw that on one of these mannequins. My other deadric artifacts are outside of Falkreath. I'm going to probably want to move them here so that I can display them and or store them in my little secret area, hidden away from prying eyes. Why is this unlocked? Who left this unlocked? I left it unlocked. But yeah, Carjo, dude, Carjo. Oh my god. There we go. Just move a little bit further in. Close that gate. All right. Hey, and there's my alchemy lab. I didn't really look at it after coming in here. Carjo! Dude! Really? Dude. Not cool. Whatever. I'll just take all this stuff and knock that off to the side. It's literally just in the way. And I think there's actually a torchbug thorax underneath there. Yep. And a Lunamoth wing. Alright, I'm just going to kick this off to the side because... Ow! Because it's just in the way. Alright. Cool. Yeah. We dropped... Oh, let me get these items off Raya.
Yes, my Thane. Of course, Thane. How can I be of service?
You can give me all the worthless crap I told you to carry. Let's see. No, I want you to keep that. I want you to keep the soul gems. Definitely keep those. Just give me all these pelts and stuff. And linen wraps, too. Yeah.
Lead on, then.
Those are going into... Ow, jeez. Fucking apple crate. Bane of my existence. Yeah, dragon bones weigh a crap ton. And I have two Bard's College items, I believe. I've got Finn's Loot, and I got a drum in here somewhere. Definitely dropping all those off. Yeah, Riorn's drum, I think. And a plate. Why do I have a plate? Nah. And I think that'll do it. My carry weight is meh. It's okay. Froki's bow is a quest item, unfortunately. I'm just going to store Staff of Fireballs for now. And I'm going to store that and that and that. Scrolls I can sell. Ooh, yeah. I got a bunch of ingredients. That's fine. As part of my off-screen console build-out of this area, I'm going to put a little lockbox here on this table, and I'm going to take all these ingredients. I'm going to put a little lockbox on this table that I can store ingredients in. Whoa, hey, what's up, Raya? I'm not sure what Carjo has as far as equipment, but I'm ill-equipped to outfit him at the moment, so never mind. Excuse me, zombie man. So off we go to the orchid shot post. See what we get.
Where's these vampires coming from? We need to wipe them out before things get worse.
Sure.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
All right. So through here, and just a little ways down the road, we'll find the Orcish outpost, and we will be one step closer to getting all 15 Daedric artifacts. Oh no, is it going to do the load thing again? It might. Oh, nope. I think that's a good sign. Let me see. Let me coax it a little bit. Nope. Aha. There we go. Whew. A mist blankets the forest. I think that little ditty or feature is Vivid Weathers mod. You get where's my zombie? Ugh. I don't care. I don't at this point. It's just too much of a headache. I don't care. If he wants to stay in Riften so bad, he can stay in Riften. I'm sure he'll pop back up again when we walk indoors somewhere else. We got 2 followers. We're good. All right. Make sure we're prepared in case something attacks us, because this road is rife with random encounters. It's more of these blue butterfly wings. 4-hour snake oil. Some rando farmer dude.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone.
I agree, but you're headed in the wrong direction, sir. Unless you're going to Riften to get on a carriage, in which case you're headed in the right direction. Ah! Dang it! You wily bastards! If you weren't worth so much money, I would let you go. Jesus! Alright, we got one of them. Where's the other one? There he is. Got him. Alright. So, we are back at Largashbur. And there's what's-her-nuts. A tube.
Malakath blesses this land for the orcs, and the orcs alone.
Cool, here's this thing.
But what of your Mars?
See, he did not survive. He died well?
Yeah.
Ah, that is good to hear then.
Yamars was a coward and a weakling. His deceitful ways have cost you all greatly.
So he has been punished. And what of us? What fate shall we suffer?
You'll have to prove yourselves, but I'm willing to give you a chance. Gullerzov's in charge now. Let's hope he's a better chief.
Where's Guller? Who's Guller?
You place that hammer on the shrine. You're the only one who's proven worthy in all of this.
Okay, sure.
You have no business in our stronghold, Outlander.
What do you mean I have no business? I just helped your ass out. Sweet. Volendrung. Taking it. Peace,
May
bitches.
your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Is this Gularzub? That's
I will
Gularzub.
do my best to lead the tribe, but I don't know why Malakath chose me.
Don't know what to tell you, dude. Good luck with all that. Alright. We have another deadric artifact. This thing is a massive hammer, and it absorbs 50 points of stamina with each hit. Pretty neat. But as far as weapons in general, as you gain levels and put points in enchanting, you can easily make items 5 times better than that. And you'll definitely want to improve your smithing skill so that you can eventually take that to a forge, or a whetstone, I should say, and improve it and make it more powerful. So we're going to go back and we're going to go back to Riften because A, we need the carriage for what we're going to be doing next, and B, we're going to drop the hammer off at our house. I believe our next stop should be Dawnstar. There are a couple, at least 2, that I can think of off the top of my head. 2 deadric artifact quests that start in Dawnstar, so that is a good starting point for the next stage for collecting 2 more deadric artifacts. You know, while we're here in Riften, we may as well do the Thieves Guild initiation quest, because as much as I did not want to do the Thieves Guild quest, we need to in order to get a deadric artifact. For Nocturnal, we need to get Nocturnal's deadric artifact, the skeleton key, I believe that's it. So yeah. Let's see if our vampire shows back up. And let's see if our system can handle this again. Ugh. Hey! Both of those things proved to be true. Awesome. Oh, man. Life is great. All right. Alright, so while we're here, let's do all this shiz. Gotta go to the Beat and Barb. And act as muscle for the Thieves Guild. Who's fighting? What the hell? Dude. Sorry.
Another poor soul lost.
And I'm gonna take everything he stole. And no one has an issue with this. Yeah, okay.
What do you want?
I'm gonna talk to
Care for a
Kurava.
room or something to drink? I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin. Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that. Good, and take this little message back to your bosses. I'm not paying any of you a single septim, ever. Now get out of my inn.
So with the Thieves Guild, this little quest, you want to avoid fighting. So you have to ask Brynjolf about each particular mark, and he gives you a little inside info on each one. For this instance, you just talk to Talon J, and he tells you, he points you in the right direction on what to say to Karava to get her to cave.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
Okay, so now armed with that information,
I have other things to attend to.
we go back to Karava.
I'm not paying you or Brynjolf a single coin. Now get out of my tavern.
And we go through this dialogue thread,
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
which gives you the option to say this.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them. Very well. Here, take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
Cool. That's one down. Now we have to
My
talk
skill
to...
in battle is unmatched.
We'll go around this way.
Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
Yep, we go to this inn over here, which I believe is a bunkhouse for workers and laborers. Yeah, Helga's bunkhouse. You can't buy a room here. You have to buy a room at the Bee and Barb if you're a traveler. There's Helga.
If you're looking for a room, try the Bee and Barb. This place is for the working man.
Yep.
What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please, be reasonable. I'll pay next month. And so have I. What's the point of paying anyway? Your outfit can't even fend for itself. I could do better tossing the gold into the sewer. You can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin.
Alright, so, that seems like a dead end. So then you just come over here, hide, steal her Statue of Dibella, and then come back over and talk to her.
Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left.
And then you say, so should I just drop the statue down the well?
Not Lady Dibella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Cool. It's my guess that they make this they put this around on the other side of this wall for a reason, to make it easy to just kind of hide and do that. And I'm guessing they also make it so that no one is around here often, so that you can just kind of do it without much issue. But by that same token, you taking on this quest is probably indicate
me.
No, probably indication that you're somewhat adept at hiding, and which is why you're joining the Thieves Guild to begin with. Sorry, I have the chat covered. There we go. Hey, Stabby, how's it going, man? Whoops. There we go. I have so many friends, Richard. Yes. That is, I believe, multiple followers light is the mod. Oh yeah, you were doing these quests this morning? That's funny. Yeah, the Thieves Guild quests. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do them on this playthrough, but I figured out that I needed to do them in order to get one of the deadric artifacts. So yeah, that's necessary evil. All right, I'm gonna talk to Bercy.
Oh no. You're the one from Brynjolf's outfit, aren't you? Oh, there's no need for that. I know why you're here. Tell Brynjolf not to worry about it anymore. Oh, and look, I even have the payment I owed. Here, take it.
So that's the cool thing about that quest. If you, depending on which two, oh, this is a Warlock. This is a character that I made just for achieving these last 4, or unlocking these last 4 achievements. Her name is Warlock, and she is a Warlock, which is serendipitous. But with this quest, if you do, depending on which 2 you do first, the last one always caves automatically because word gets around fast, which is kind of neat, I think. So I always tend to do it in that order because I don't want to destroy Bercy's Dwemer Urn, which we saw on the way out. But that's basically the way to get him. If you do him as one of the first 2 marks, you threaten to destroy his urn, and he still won't cave, so you actually destroy it, and then he gives you the money. So yeah, it's a neat little thing. So now that we've done that, we can go back into the Ratway and talk to Brynjolf again. I suppose we could have gone in through our shortcut in our house, but this way's fine. We've cleared this way out. What is that noise? Is there construction going on? Weird. That is a glitch. Whoa. Whoa, what is that? Alright, let's leave quickly. Oh, Skyrim. Yeah, power drill NPC man. Alright, there's Brynjolf. I'll talk to him. And he's sunk halfway into his stool. Cool.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
Meh.
Judging from how well you handled those shots,
those items are okay, I guess.
I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about.
I left his generator plugged in.
You keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Cool.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about.
Alright, so now we are essentially part of the Thieves Guild.
Brynjolf first. We could talk later.
After you. There we go. Oh my god, please shut up, zombie. This might take a second to load because of all the water effects. Nope, it's probably just going to be a little choppy. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is the cistern.
Let's wait until Brynjolf's here before we begin.
Oh, I thought that was Brynjolf. Where's Brynjolf? There he is. How did I... You came in here first.
This is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? I'll let that comment go because you're new here. Ask things out of turn again and we have a problem. Now, are we clear on all of this?
Yes, I
Good.
understand.
Then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a minute. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you?
Oh,
Even our little
Golden
Vex
Glow.
couldn't get in.
We claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Hmm? Yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lass. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin, so don't disappoint me.
We'll expect away.
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tonelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouth wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground.
Oh, that's too bad.
That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Burning the whole place to the ground would be this character's preferred tactic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is something, like, you just don't want to, there is a bug, and I spoke with Elliot about this before. If you do too many, like, Thieves Guild side quests, or if you steal too much, it was one of those things, if you steal too much from certain towns, it will lock you out of progressing with the side quests that Delvin gives you to re-establish yourself in each hold. So yeah. I'm gonna say this.
The guild depends on an arrangement of influential people to keep things running smoothly. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
All right. Cool.
Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Sure. Beehives, you just set on fire. I don't need to ask about that.
Watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
There are a couple ways you can do that. I believe this is the bed they give you. Yeah. There are some already some Thieves Guild boots and gloves, and this is your guild chest filled with some stuff. I'm going to take the gold and the lockpicks. And I think I have a book that I need to read in my inventory, don't I? Yes. That doesn't... I thought it gave you something. Never mind. So yeah. So we're going to go talk to Tonelia and Vex and Delvin and see what we need to do. Yeah. Yeah, I think the key to avoid that bug, Stabby, is you just try not to do too much larceny in
Before we begin, I want to make two things clear.
Oh wait, where's Vex?
One, I'm the best infiltrator
Oh,
this
she's
rat
over
hole
there.
of the guild got. So if you think you're here to replace me,
Oh, there she
you're
is.
dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say.
Dropped you into the thick of
Too many people are talking.
Am I right?
All right, let's talk
Before
to
we
Vex.
begin, I want to
Oh my
make
God,
two
you just
things
gave me the
perfectly
spiel.
Clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
So yeah. So okay, the key for the Radiant quests to reestablish the guild's presence in each hold is you need to do 4 successful jobs in each hold, and then you will do a 5th job. I think it's either 3 or 4, and then an extra one. That is the main quest to in that hold to reestablish yourself, and then after that main quest, you are considered to have a foothold again in that hold. So the key there is when you take quests from Vex and Delvin, before you walk up to them and take a quest, save your game, because they randomly pick which hold your next job will be in. So if you already have a bunch of successful jobs in a hold, it doesn't matter. They'll throw you back in that hold for another job. So yeah, the key is to just save it before you talk to them and see where they put you for the next job, and if it's not the hold you want, just restart from your save and ask again until you get the right one. That is the easiest way to avoid that bug, is to just kind of cheat a little bit, and but it's not really, because you're just kind of counterbalancing a broken bit of the game.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good, then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Cool. We got Thieves Guild armor. We can actually make you can make a better. It has a higher armor rating. We can make one at a forge that has a higher armor rating, but
until next
it won't be enchanted like the set that we just got.
All eyes are on you, lass. Don't disappoint us.
We're also going to go ahead and talk to Vex about this gem.
Cure right here. Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit, and no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
Sure. So we have 2 of 24 already, and I think we have the mod that points out where they are on the map. So as long as I have it as an active quest in my log, in my journal, it will point out where they are, which is helpful. Oh yeah, you definitely want to keep track of which holds you've been successful with these Thieves Guild quests. It helps. It helps a lot. Oh, and the other thing is if you start the Dragonborn DLC quest before you start the Thieves Guild quests, Delvin or Vex will randomly send you to Raven Rock, and it will not work. It will be an empty set. You will not be able to complete the quest there, and it won't count as basically a successful quest, and you won't be able to finish it. So that's another reason to save it before you speak to either of them.
Without taking a job, it's like passing a bloated person on a table.
Where are we going now? Let's go ahead and go back to our. Let's just go back to our house with the shortcut.
If you're looking for extra work to Vex or Delvin, they'll fix you up.
What are you doing in here? All right, whatever. Hey, there's our zombie. Came around the long way, I guess. Oh yeah. I don't remember what it's called. I'll have to double check my mods. It is really cool, especially if you like joining the Thieves Guild, and you want to get the house in Riften. It's really cool. Just makes this neat little shortcut. I'm gonna go ahead and lock this. Oh, hold on. Everyone come out. They gotta close the door behind us, because who knows who's gonna come up through that sewer. I agree. You wanna come out of there? Come on. All right. So while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and put this suit of Thieves Guild armor on. Whoops. Whoop. There we go. The suit of Thieves Guild armor on the mannequin, just to store it, because the armor rating is much less than the armor I'm wearing, and the enchantments on it aren't great. I don't think I've enchanted the armor I'm wearing. I haven't. But the armor rating is just really good, so I'm just gonna keep it. Yes, that guy is making 2020 noises, to be sure. All we can really say to that zombie is big mood, pal. Big mood. Alright, cool. The mannequin has been outfitted. Yeah, I guess next up I kind of want to make myself a suit of Thieves Guild armor, which we can actually do at a forge. And get that apple cart out of the way. Alright, you know what, zombie? You can just stay down there. You just stay in there. You're in timeout. Oh, wait, is it not even working? Oh, hold on. There. You are in timeout, son. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, shoot. I gotta grab some equipment first. Oh, good, and it's dark out, which means possible vampires. He went back in my house. Okay. Hold on. Everyone come over this way. There we go. This is the downside of having so many followers. It's just you have this... this just entourage that will get in your way constantly. I think moving forward soon we will lose a couple followers. I think we're just going to say goodbye to Carjo for now. It's just too much for now. All right, so we need, for what we want to do right now, we're going to take the 3 cave troll pelts. We're going to take some steel. Do we have corundum? We do have corundum ore. That's not going to help us. It's okay. We might be able to buy what we need. And I'll also get these leather strips. And 1 saber cat pelt. And let's say 3 wolf pelts. Hopefully, that'll be enough. All right. To the forge.
You watch yourself now.
Yeah. Whatever. All right. So, what can we make? All right. This is what we want to make. Agent armor. The armor rating is pretty damn good. It's 115. For just the armor, the boots and gloves and hood. We're gonna not make the hood. I like the hood that we have, but we're gonna make the gloves and the boots and the armor, and hopefully, I think it's all just leather and leather strips. Yeah, cool. We have plenty of that, and I think we're also gonna go ahead and make a dark bandolier with a shoulder pad because it's got the Thieves Guild symbol on it. But we need black dyed leather and the dark large. Oh, I think we just want, what is it? The dark bandolier. Oh, dark bandolier shoulder pad. We don't want the large one. So first we need the dark bandolier, which is a bunch of Well, I'm glad I grabbed that steel because we need to make buckles. And we have frostbite venom to make the black dyed leather. So let's do some of this. So we need to make a bunch of leather. And a bunch of leather strips. We'll say 3 things worth there. And we need to make some black dyed leather. So I believe we have frostbite venom in our equipment. We have 17. All right. I think we needed 5. Let's see. Let's do. There we go. And assorted buckles. Gonna make those too. Cool. And we already have leather strips, so I think that's everything we need. Yep, dark bandolier. There it is. And then we want dark bandolier with a shoulder pad, which requires 1 more black dyed leather. I'm going to need to make more leather. 1 more black dyed leather, leaving us with 4. Oof. And dark bandolier shoulder pad. Boom. Cool. And now, can we make the agent armor with what we have left? We can make just the armor. We need to go grab more leather for the boots and gloves. But that's fine. We'll go ahead and make that now. And we'll also need to grab leather to improve it on the workbench. So back into the house. Eventually, I'll say after this stream, I'm going to go into console and trick out my basement with an anvil and a workbench, a leather workbench, or sorry, armor workbench, and a weapon, whetstone, and just, oh, hello, sir, mannequin. You're not in the right place. Just kind of fill this place with an armor workbench and an anvil and a grindstone and some storage. I'll probably put a chest over here. I like to do that on any time I buy this place, but you have to do it all in console, and it's time-consuming and very boring. So I'm not going to do it right now. I'll do it between streams. But yeah, we needed to grab some more leather goods. I kind of want to keep the cave bear pelts because it's part of a quest. We'll take the saber cat pelts, and more wolf pelts. We'll take all those.
Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
Sure. All right. Actually, first here, Carjo.
Khajiit got your back.
Yeah, just go.
Then back home is where you will find me.
Yep. See you later, dude. Sorry. All right. So let's make us some more things. I need more leather. I think I'm okay on leather strips, though. I'll just do both of those. Sabercat pelts. Yep. We can do the boots. Oh yeah, we're good. Boots and gloves. Cool. Battle bow. Looks pretty neat. Alright, so to the workbench. Let's see. It takes a leather to improve these, which we have. Do I have any smithing bumps, like a potion? Like a blacksmith's draw potion? I do. I've got that. That's pretty good. Do I have a potion of fortify smithing? Nope. Alright. Blacksmith draw. It is. Draft. Blacksmith draft. Drought, draft. Spelled the same. Oh, it's blacksmith potion. I was wrong. Okay. Blacksmith potion we go. And smith away. Ooh, I can improve that one as well. Might as well. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yep. Cool. We did it. All right. Now the armor is probably better than what... Yes, it's 16 better than what we have equipped now. So we'll equip that. We will equip those. And we will equip those. Now our armor class is insane. I'm sorry, armor rating is insane. And we look like we belong to the Thieves Guild. Which we do. And I'm going to put my old armor on a mannequin. I don't think any of my old... I didn't enchant any of my old armor. Maybe the boots. If I did, I can easily enchant the new boots.
Honor to you, my thane.
Sup? Alright. I was going to put it on the... Okay. I think he snaps back into place once you start putting stuff on him. Yeah, there he goes. Put those and ringmail boots of stamina. Yeah, I had the stamina enchantment on them. That's fine. I can make these boots of stamina. Oh yeah, we want to drop. Let's not forget to drop off Volendrung. All right, so the boots. We want those to be fortify stamina regen or stamina. I think we had just stamina. Yeah. 21 points. Sure, whatever. And we'll use a Grand Soul. Sure. And we can rename it. Agent Boots. Can you guess? Of... Whoops. No, not Agent Boots of. Agent Boots of stamina. Boop. Perfect. Make them. Okay, yeah. Catch you in a bit, Stabby. Alright, let's see. Where's Volendrung? There it is. Look at that massive hammer. I'm going to throw that up here on this weapon rack. a little skew there, pal. Alright, whatever. Alright. And I think we're good to go. Oh, we'll go ahead and throw our old bandolier on this guy, too. There we go. Alright. New armor. We also have... You know what? We're gonna enchant our gloves as well. We're gonna improve our one-handed, fortify one-handed, for our one-handed attacks. Yeah. Yeah, we'll use one of our Grand Soul Gems. And we will rename this Agent Gloves of...
Surprise, motherfucker!
Duel. Apparently that was a keybind for a soundbite. Agent Gloves of Dueling. There we go. And make them. Awesome. All right, so now we have a little bit extra oomph with our one-handed attacks, and we have new armor. And now, since we've unloaded, oh yeah, let's go ahead and drop off all of our smithing equipment that we didn't use. All this leather, all one of it, and the steel we didn't use, and the wolf pelts. Yeah, that's a lot of those. And we're going to give our empty soul gems to Raya. Raya. There you are. We're going to give these empty soul gems to you.
Do you need some? Of course, Thane. How can I be of service?
Just the upper level ones. I think I've got empty greater ones. Or maybe not. Oh. No, I don't. Okay. Never mind.
Lead on then.
Off we go. We will take the shortcut here to get to the carriage. And we get to see our tricked out porch on our waterfront estate. If it ever loads. It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. All right, I'm going to have to nudge it. There it goes. All I have to do is threaten it with Task Manager, and it freaks out. And it's like, oh, sorry. I was doing something. You're right. All right. Oh, good. It's going to be dark and foggy. That makes it very easy to see things. Another thing I should probably do off stream is make shortcuts. If you can see at the bottom of the quick menu, there's little those numbered things you can make extra quick selections in each of these little areas here for like your favorites, which is incredibly helpful. I just haven't done it yet for this character. There are obviously things that she uses a lot that I should probably go ahead and...
Need a ride?
Yep.
Where do you want to go?
To the coldest place on Earth, sir. Which is technically Winterhold, but no, I want Dawnstar. Thank you.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Is that magic? Careful, please.
Calm down. It's just a candlelight spell. So Dawnstar, we should be able to get 2 Daedric artifacts, or get the plot hooks for 2 of the Daedric artifacts. And I like how they drop us out. They drop us off outside of town. Thank you. Yeah, our endurance is increasing because of this horrible, horrible weather. And we just discovered Dawnstar. This cold, bleak wasteland of a city. Village. It's a village.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
So, we're going to start by going into Wind Peak Inn. The first plot hook is for Vermina.
I've got to get out of this town.
Yep. Here it is.
Get a hold of yourself. They're just dreams.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Please
turn.
tell-
Whoop, turn off candlelight.
Listen to your friends. They are just dreams, my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over again. You think that's normal?
Oh,
It's
you're
evil,
a wizard?
I tell you.
I mean, you cast that spell just now, yeah? I was hoping you could make me invisible or something. Can you? Make me invisible?
Give him a chance to speak.
Scram, kid.
He's trying to help us.
Everyone, please. I'm doing what I
Really?
can to end these
I mean,
nightmares.
I still feel like I'm here.
All I ask is you remain
Okay,
strong.
great.
Put your
Now I'm
trust
finally
in
going to
Lady
have some fun around
I
here.
will. Thank
Bye.
Cool. We just lied to a child. That's fitting. She would 100% do that.
I work in the mine just like everyone else.
Sure. All right. So this is the guy we need to talk to.
Yes, sirrah. The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. Turn my back on these people when their lives could be at stake. I should say not. Those dreams are not just visions. They're a footprint left by the deadric Lord Vermina as she drains these people of their memories. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
I think she would say this, but I think you can still take the quest if you go up to the temple, because he ends up going there anyway. So she would say this.
Your concerns are understandable. Trust is a very difficult commodity to come by these days. I can only give you my word as a priest of Mara that my intentions are honorable.
All right. In the interest of just doing this quest.
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
Okay.
I'm so tired.
Where'd he go?
Follow me. It's this way.
All right, I'm gonna cast Candlelight because it is very dark. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay.
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult. The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
This is a lovely little walk through the snow and the freezing weather up to this thing. I have a feeling that we're gonna fight some trolls, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this shit ready. So this is one the quest hook for one of the Daedric artifacts here, for the Daedric Lord Vermina, and I believe it's the Staff of Dreams, I think it's called. But it's one of those quests that forces you to make a tough decision, which is pretty good, and it sort of polarizes. If you play Skyrim the way I do, it polarizes the decision that your character will make, and kind of in some instances I wish they would give you more options of what to say and what to do, what other courses of action. But in this instance, there's really only one choice I would make for her, and they give you that option to make that choice. So that's good. And you'll see what I'm talking about once we get to it, and we should get to it this stream. We still have an hour and a half left. Ooh, that is a bit. Oh my God, that is many bears. Okay, that escalated quickly. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and use our paralysis poisons. That's one paralyzed. And they are taking care of the other ones, and I need to equip something other than candlelight. Let's say lightning bolt. There we go. Focus on the... Okay, there goes my zombie. That's fine. Almost out of magic. I'm just going to attack with my sword now. Whew. All right. That was fun. Let's reanimate our buddy here. You can see his the mace and his staff. Yep, picked him right back up. That's what I love about invested magic. With yes, every bear in Skyrim was up here on this hill. But yeah, with invested magic and raised dead, they don't turn to dust when they die. Which is incredibly annoying if you're fighting another necromancer and your zombie dies, quote unquote. They can then raise them, and if they die while raised by them, they will then turn into dust, which is very, very annoying. All right, so we're here. I don't think Raya can come in with me.
I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike.
Okay.
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process. Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
Cool.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Alright, so I don't think Raya can follow us in here, but I think our zombie can. So if you have followers, they will not be able to help you with this quest.
Yes, my daughter.
Yeah, follower cannot accompany me here. Oh, neither of them. Alright, so they're just
my daughter.
They're just out there.
What is it I can help with?
They're just out there, hanging out in the cold. Trials of St. Alessia. Does not give us a thing. Alright. Yeah. What's this one? Talos mistake. Nope, doesn't give us a perk bonus. Or a EXP, I should say.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
Oh, there's a chest. Yeah, while you do that, I'll look in here. Yeah, some gold. I'll take that. Cool. Hanging moss. Yes, please.
Now, I'll show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
Alright, dude, you know more about this than you're letting on. Obviously. Obviously. Okay, there's our quarry. The Daedric artifact.
Behold the skull of corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
I want to go to there. That's the whole reason I'm here. Alright, so bad news is we lost our zombie. Good news is we can make a new one. Hey gentlemen, would any of you interested in becoming an undead servant of a up-and-coming warlock?
Never should have come here.
And you are dead, sir. Alright, cool. Which one of you had the most spunk? I need a go-getter. How about you, sir?
Damn it!
Whoa.
The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Sure.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
That would actually probably endear him more to Warlock. So she's going to just say, why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Alright.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Alright. I'll just say this.
Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day.
Cool. As I was saying, sir, would you care to help? There, you dropped your, dang it. All right, hold on. I gotta pick this up and give it to him. It's a whole thing. Wait, does your friend have anything useful? Not really. Barbarians, heavy armor. What do you have? Oh, you don't have any gauntlets. Well, see, now this is just an opportunity for consolidation. Let's combine these things to make something even better. You can have those, and you can have this Nordic Holy Warhammer. And I will take this gold. You won't be needing that, and this lockpick. And cool. I'll take this ale too. Why not? And you're good to go. Whoa, wait, that was the wrong spell. There we go. Alright. Let's see if you equip those gauntlets. You don't, but I think he might as soon as we start fighting stuff. If not, oh well. No big deal. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? Are we going right here? Where are we going? Okay, there he goes. So yeah, he equipped the hammer. It's on his belt now.
It's just up here.
Sure.
Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakening within.
Alright. So as long as I don't raise another zombie, my zombie outside should still be active, because I can raise 2 zombies at a time. Whoa, 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 almost falling off it. Whoops. Ooh, his head is no more. His head gone. Cool. And I'm gonna take a set of these Vermina robes. Why not? Those look cool. Varieties of Daedra. No, not the book we're looking for. What does this guy have? Gold. All right. I believe there are more down here. Yep, there they are. They're dead. And they can deal with this horse. And we leveled up! Teamwork!
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
Sure.
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Alright.
If you'll check the shelves.
First rule of D&D, loot the bodies.
I'll check around the lower level.
That is one rule that transfers from Dungeons and Dragons to Skyrim very easily. Always loot the bodies. Wooden door, no traps. Chest, no traps. Ah, dang it. So close. Oop. Oop. Oh, this is an expert lock. Oh, that's why. Oop. Nope. A little further this way. There we go. Figures Magica. Sure. I'll take it. Might never use it, but I'll take it. Alright, so where is the book? If I remember correctly, it's up a level. What's this one? Feyfolken. Panakolken Feyfolken. That's elvish pancakes. Firmament. Oh, there it is. The big one. The big, important looking one. Sure. Take that. Shortcut. Let's see. Here you go.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's impossible.
I assure you, the Dream Stride is well known in Verminian lore. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Who said I was unaffiliated? You're assuming a lot here. She'd probably be down for this.
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
All right.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
What is this? That is a burned book and a book of the Daedra. Not anything we should be concerning ourselves with at the moment. Let us move on. You can put the book down now. We're gonna need both your hands for this. Whoa, he got up quick. Okay. Oof! Stabbed in the gut, and he goes down. Okay, I'll take the Red Mountain Flower. What did your friend over here have? Where did your friend go? There he is. I'm just gonna follow Arender. There's stuff you can search. There's like chests and stuff you can search. But you kind of want to just follow him because as he goes through, these unconscious parties will start to... Whoa, they jump real quick. Whew. Wow. Whoa, there's more down there. And he's powerful. All right.
That it? That your best?
Oh, stabbed in the back.
Ah! Dealt with. We need to find the torpor. It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here.
Up here? You mean up there? Because we're down here.
With dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
Elves' ear. Ooh, void salts. Yes, please. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shop too while I'm doing this. Ooh, piece of candy. Plentiful healing, yeah. Ooh, fire salts. Ooh, charsegs. Ooh, ice wraith teeth. Ooh, Falmer ear. Ooh, barnacle. Ooh, giant's toe. Troll fat. There's the torpor. Hold on, I'll take it. Skeever tail. Canis root. Dragon's tongue. Hag raven feathers. Oh wait, that was ice wraith teeth. And 2 hag raven's feathers. Some moth wings, butterfly wings. Ooh, more fire salts. Vampire dust. Hag raven feathers. Vampire Vampire dust. Got it. And I also picked up a burned book, I think, but whatever. More stuff. Nightshade, potion, more fire salts. More ice wraith teeth. Daedra heart. Jackpot. Another Daedra heart. Hell yeah. Dang. Potions that resist shock. Dog meat. Don't need it. Seems like an odd place to keep your dog meat. Horker meat. Resist shock, nightshade, taproot, resist shock, troll fat, stamina potion, meh. Ooh, elf's ear, yes. Frost Miriam, yes. Tundra cotton, sure. Jazzbay grapes, always welcome. Butterfly wing, elf's ear. I always found it disappointing that you couldn't actually grow elf's ear in your garden and the
what is it I can
Hearthfire houses you can build from that DLC, because it's a very useful alchemical ingredient and that is a very small if you're playing a character that focuses on ranged attack because it has fortify archery as one of its side effects. And as we all know, if you play Skyrim, one of the tactics you just fall into is stealth sniping, because it is
my daughter.
Usually the easiest way to go. All right. Well, I guess we got. Oh, that's hanging moss. We can get that too. Let's talk to you.
My daughter. What is it?
Found
I
it.
believe you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drake.
Okay.
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
I guess now is a good a time as any to ask, who is Vermina?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
All right.
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina. I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
Cool.
Let's continue. We still have much to do.
So first I'm going to open the menu up here and level up, since I forgot to do that. We're going to up our magicka. And can we get anything else fancy here in armor, light armor? We could do unhindered, and that would open up the way for Windwalker. And I am equipping all light armor. That's potentially a choice. I have not dipped into sneak as much as I would have liked to, and joining the Thieves Guild, that might be a good idea. Sure, that is another option. In fact, let's go ahead and do this. Actually, before we do that, well, there are two. I never noticed there were two alchemy labs up here. Anyway, before we do that, we're going to use a full-on alchemy lab. We're going to make as many, or I guess we already did make as many as we could. Oh, no, we didn't. We have Canis Root, Imp Stool, and more Tapanella. And make as many of these as we can before our alchemy skill drops back down to baseline. And, oh God, what is that? What is that recipe? Fortify Destruction, Glowing Mushroom, Nightshade, and what was the third ingredient? Void Salts? I think, hold on a second. All right, let's see. Let me consult my cheat sheet of alchemy here from a decade of playing this frickin' game. Glowing Mushroom, Nightshade, and Snowberry makes a potion that fortifies your destruction magic and lets you resist shock damage, which is very useful for a spellcaster. Yeah, at a certain point, you start making potions that are ridiculously expensive. Let's see, so we want Glowing Mushroom, if we have any. Glowing Mushroom. I already forgot it. Glowing Mushroom, Nightshade, and Snowberry. Alright, so some Nightshade. And so we can make 3 of these, that looks like. And Snowberries. Destruction spells are 165% stronger for 60 seconds, and you resist 99% of shock damage for 60 seconds. That is ideal for mage battles, since shock damage also depletes your magicka. All right. I think we can get away. We can fade a few levels with having really cruddy alchemy. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. As long as we have a handful of very good potions. So we're going to go ahead and make this legendary and get the 4 perk points back from this skill tree. Yep. Awesome. So now we have 5 perk points that we can spend somewhere. But our alchemy is back down to 15. And we have to buy back into the perks. So we're going to actually go ahead and buy this first one again, just to have it. So we're not horrible at alchemy. We still want a little bit of skill at it. But we're going to take those other points and we're going to throw those into sneak as much as we can. All right, we can put 1 in sneak. All right, cool. Where else can we spend these points? Let's see. Bladesman isn't that good. What's this branch? Oh, dual flurry. Nope, not something I do. I don't charge. I guess we're just waiting to get paralyzing strike and bladesman, the last of the bladesman perks, and the last of the armsman perks. So there are 3 more perks I'm going to potentially spend in armsman, in one-handed, eventually. But I can't right now. What's the next one? 80. About 15 away from that. You know what? We're just going to dip into speech because it is a very useful and overlooked skill tree. We're going to increase our haggling. We're going to... Whoa. Ooh, what do I need for merchant? I can't get that one yet. Ah, shoot. Persuasion we have. Intimidation we... Oh. Wait. Requires 20. Mine's at 48. Requires 40. I'm at 48. Why can't I get that one? Oh, because I don't have persuasion yet. Oh, duh. Okay, perfect. We'll get persuasion and intimidation. Cool. Works for me. All right. And now we're going to save it. Because we have not saved it since we started this stream. Probably not a good idea. And I guess we got to meet Arender down here. Where did you go? Where did he go? Did he meld into the background? All right. Whatever. Oh, I guess I can't progress further in here without taking damage. I don't know. But there's money right here, so I'm going to take that. And then we're going to go ahead and drink that potion. Vermina's Torpor. Or maybe it's just called Torpor. There it is. All right.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the stone to fall into their hands.
Oh, there it is.
No more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But, brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
Okay.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you.
Okay, there are 2 ways you can go about this. You can either fight your way through all this and potentially get very hurt, or you can just book it through past each of these encounters and make your way as quick as possible to the mechanism to release the torpor, which is what I'm doing right now, because I don't want to potentially die. And there we go, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. We got there. And we're back. And we are standing... Whoa! And we crashed. Fun. Alright, I guess it couldn't handle that. That's fine. Let's just reload this. And luckily we saved it, and that whole little sequence was not long at all. So, yeah. That's Skyrim for you. Good old Skyrim.